Ford had an event in Silicon Valley right before IDF. Coincidence? I don't know. In which they announced by 2021. Wait a minute. Let me check. That's 5 years from now. They're going to have a fleet of Type 4 fully autonomous cars operating in a ride-hailing service. What? You think that's possible? 5 years from now, that we'll be ride-hailing a driverless vehicle?
No.
It's so funny because for years, when Alan Mulally was the CEO and people were starting to talk about autonomous vehicles, I would ask Alan every time I interviewed him, so what's going on with Ford autonomous vehicles? And he said, oh, no, people love to drive. We're never going to do autonomous vehicles. I said, come on, you got a Skunk Works. You got a place in the back there. You're doing it. No, people love to drive. Now they've said, now level 4 is not fully autonomous. It's one level below. So you do need, I guess, a driver. I'm not clear what Ford's saying they're going to do here.
So to get a fully autonomous car, like level 5, is that NIST levels? We need to have a regulatory overhaul, an insurance overhaul, and a lot of big conversations. So the idea that that's all going to happen before 2021, I think, is ludicrous.
Yeah.
So, and I think the media is somewhat complicit in talking about autonomous vehicles and being like, this is a self-driving car, when in fact we shouldn't be calling them that. We kind of got in trouble with that in Tesla with the autopilot. Tesla also called it autopilot.
Yeah, and I think they were wrong to do that. I think they still are. Yeah, they've stopped doing it in China.
Yes, but I think that this idea is great, and we have a lot of technology that's going to get us there. By 2021, we're going to have some really awesome vehicles on the road, and our participation could be very little, but we're not going to be able to hop in our little pods and have it zip us off places and then go zip off and park on its own. And
no, they're saying level 4, but they're also saying that the biggest cost of having a ride-sharing service is the driver. So it implies they're going to get rid of the driver. So I don't know exactly. Maybe I will have to sit behind the wheel of my taxi cab just to make sure it doesn't run into something.
No way you can do that, because if you got massively trashed?
Yeah, no, that's not going to work.
No, so the point is it'll be a system that works in certain areas, and it doesn't try and drive everywhere, and it has so it's basically like an automated bus route.
I guess when they say they plan to have a fleet, it could be a fleet of 100 vehicles, and it could be in Nebraska. Yeah. We're not sure what that means exactly.
I think that would be a great place, actually.
Yeah.
Rural areas would be huge.
Yeah, make a lot of sense.
It's an easier problem in lots of ways, yes.
Tesla says that their next, a rumor says that Tesla's next version will be fully autonomous. Autopilot 2.0.
This is the Model 3?
Well, Elon Musk's goal is by 2019 to have a fully autonomous. According to Jalopnik, Tesla's next version of autopilot may go fully autonomous. Now, version 8 of the software is due soon, I think, right? I don't know if they're talking about that. They're talking about a new sensor suite that will allow level 3 autonomous driving, potentially level 4 fully autonomous driving in a not too distant future. More radar, front-facing radar, plus side radar, plus a triple camera system. So they're really trying to increase the capabilities of the car. Right now, I have a camera in the front, a camera in the back, and I think a radar, and I can't remember. It's not anywhere near enough sensors to really do even level 3.
Man, I've hopped a curb, and the sensors did not help me in that situation.
Yeah, right. So I don't know. I can't decide if this is hype that's, years off, kind of like artificial intelligence. And
we have to get around. But
and you're right. There's a huge regulatory hurdle, too, not just a technical hurdle.
But this actually, by talking about it and setting these deadlines, even if we don't quite meet them in the way we hoped, it does get people excited. It gets, legislators are like, oh, now we should think about self-driving cars.
Right, I think that's the point, Stacey, is it puts osmotic
get the
pressure
conversation going
on them, and you have states competing with each other. We'll be the first state with autonomous vehicles and all that kind of stuff.
That makes sense,
Yeah, so it's a PR thing. I think you're right.
Yeah.
But Did you guys see about Tesla camping? Because that looks really exciting.
It's a new kind of glamping. What is Tesla camping?
So there's Bloomberg had a story about it, and I thought this was great because people drive their Tesla Model 3s back out into the woods, and they leave them on all night because you can have air conditioning and bugs don't get in or whatever. Yes. I think this is awesome. So
wait a minute, he lived in his trunk?
Well, I mean, he folded the seats back. You can see the pictures if you scroll down. He kind of jerry-rigged this.
Oh, camping mode. Well, I could do this in my Model X, easy.
Yeah,
we'll have developers doing this in the parking lot of Google soon.
So there's exactly. There's
I can do this in my
your air conditioning doesn't run. No, but it doesn't run all night without,
There's enough. What you're saying is there's enough battery in there to really do. There's USB ports to keep your phone going. There's dome lights, the LED lights that could run all night. There's air filtration fans.
Music.
It's like a portable house you bring to the woods. I mean, really,
Oh, he also says, do yourself a favor. Pick up a portable electric espresso maker or kettle. Yes. They plug right into the car. What the what? Now, really, do you have enough juice to do this?
Mm-hmm. That's what I thought was awesome. He's talking about it. It barely used any.
I got to try this.
Well, it's work in California where it's cool at night. I'm not sure it works somewhere.
That's why it would be great in Texas because, I want to go camping, but you
Plus,
really
Theo,
can't.
you can fold up your Casper mattress in the back.
Yeah.
They'd have to give you a camping vacuum pump to suck it back down into its original packaging. I don't know. I thought this was hilarious and awesome. Go people.
He had to throw a towel over the 17-inch screen in the front because it was too bright.
That's a feature for me. My daughter, she likes having a
little nightlight. Yeah.
So, I would say it doesn't quite add up because an RV costs less than a Tesla.
Yeah.
Well, the same order of magnitude as a Tesla.
If you've already got a Tesla,
I'm never gonna.
You
buy
can live
an RV.
in it now.
You may need to if you've already got a Tesla.
But also RVs, they have infrastructure. There are parts with hookups. You can go and plug your thing in.
But the cool thing about this is you do have LTE, you have power, you have USB, you have a giant battery.
You just need the Tesla toilet.
Oh.
Yeah, that is missing.
Actually,
you know
what you may need is a sort of large solar panel to lay down so that you can line in the morning to recharge the car.
Just camp next to a supercharger. You're cool.
Since I can't afford a Tesla, I'm going to sell my house and just buy that, and then I'll live in it.
Yeah, exactly. I might be doing the same. Maybe our new studio. Who knows? I don't know.